Hello and welcome everyone to Anfield Index, the third matchday live of the season. And if you've missed the footy and the results this morning or this afternoon, Manchester City have dropped their first couple of points of the season. It's early stages, but we know how crucial any point is in terms of winning a league title. But Reds, thank you very much for tuning in. If you are watching or listening this afternoon or this evening, wherever you are watching around the globe, if you can drop a like on the video, massively helps out on all the streams as well. The algorithm and all that good stuff as well. And I'll be doing my very best to take you through every single kick of the game this afternoon at Anfield. And let's put it down a marker against I feel personally City will be our closest competitor this season, but historically over the last 2-3 seasons, Arsenal have done really well and got one of the most strongest defences in the league, and we know Arteta loves the centre half. And we'll get to the starting 11 in a little second about the Arsenal team anyway. But sadly, if Arteta could pick 11 centre halves, one in goal as well, I think he'd happily snap your hand off for that. Anyway, but as you can see from the video print on the bottom, Alisson, Dominic Szoboszlai, Canate, Virgil van Dijk, Kerkez, Gravenberch, McAllister, Salah, Wirtz, Gakpo and Hugo Ekitike. And the subs bench for Liverpool this afternoon is Mavrashvili. Then I get there eventually. Robinson, Gomez, Bradley, Endo, Jones, Elliott, Chiesa and Rio Engamua as well. So a strong starting 11. I think a lot of Liverpool fans, me certainly as well, are made up to see Alexis McAllister back. Let's hope now he's back to full fitness. But we've seen since Mac has come into a Liverpool side, it does take him some games, some certain weeks when he has been out due to injury in his Liverpool career, even in his Brighton career as well. But let's hope he hits the ground running. He does take certain weeks to get up to full speed anyway, but let's hope he scores an absolute Walesy, because we know Macca, playing in Anfield, loves to score a Walesy, especially early on in the season for Liverpool. Obviously, he'd done that really very early on last year as well at home. But Reds, I know a lot of yous had Arsenal as it's very much Arsenal being your second favourites for the league as well, second or third. It's going to be extremely close as well. But I'm looking forward to it really, Reds. It's going to be a very good game. Hopefully Liverpool can get all 3 points at Anfield as well. So it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. There you go. But let us know your thoughts in the start 11. We'll get to the start. A couple of statistics coming into this game as well in regards to Liverpool versus Arsenal. In terms of this season, obviously Liverpool have scored 16 goals in their last 5 games, of course pre-season games and all that, but haven't kept a clean sheet in 13 matches. Liverpool, Salah's ranked second in terms of big chances created in the Premier League so far this season, which is not really surprising anyway, even though when people have analysed very much Liverpool's game over the last 3 weeks, especially obviously the game against Crystal Palace at Wembley and the certain last 2 games, Salah, it's always going to be the case, and he's been so good for so many years at Liverpool. We know the tactical setup of opposition teams love to double up on him, triple man mark him as well. So it's not always, of course, Salah does take the mantle really in terms of taking Liverpool to the league title last season. He'll probably do that really well again this season. But I think if he is having a quiet game again this week, but we've seen against Newcastle United, he provided an assist, even though Dominic Szoboszlai, we all can very much agree in terms of Dominic Szoboszlai should have got the assist, but it went through his legs anyway. But Salah picking up a vital assist in that game. Didn't do much against Newcastle, but he was very much marked out of the game really, and hopefully coming into this game this afternoon, Salah's getting a lot more of the ball. He's very much shown in the dangerous positions as well, but as is Arsenal's back line as well, near centre halves, it's going to be a very crucial game. And I personally feel if Salah's marked out with this game this afternoon, it's up to the likes of Fleury and Wirtz. These are the games why we did sign him. Of course, I know everyone's been over-analysing, really. I think Wirtz coming into this Liverpool system, especially from non-Liverpool's perspective as well, a player of his ability, it will eventually click. He's going to be the post-Salah era. Florian Wirtz, the creativity will very much flow through the German at the heart of Liverpool's attacking line as well. So yeah, Wirtz, he's not made much of an impact so far in his Liverpool career, but we can all see it when we watch the Liverpool games. The movement's there. It's just about him getting that understanding technically as well with his teammates in the attacking third of the pitch for Liverpool. And I've got full confidence if there's going to be one potential match winner coming into this game as well, it could be potentially Florian Wirtz in that attacking midfield role this afternoon. So in terms of Arsenal, 11 goals in the last 5 games as well. I've kept the most clean sheets in the competition, 2. So they've started the season really well, as we know. Average 3 goals per match, Arsenal so far in the Premier League. So it's going to be one of them. We know their ability in transition, their attacking opportunities as well. In terms of, you look at the fixtures, beat Manchester United, but let's be honest, that's no big feat really. I think obviously Burnley done really well this weekend. Just sadly took another 97th, 98th minute penalty to save United as well, but Burnley could have come away from that game. But Arsenal, 10 years ago, you'd look at a 1-0 victory away at Old Trafford and go, yeah, sounds fantastic result, really. Any win, especially under obviously Ferguson, but times have very much changed. So, yeah, it's a good result, but you'd expect quality in Arsenal's side. A big 5-0 win against Leeds United last week, against a side that is anticipated to be down there in the bottom of the relegation zone this season. So it was a standard win. Victor Gyökeres getting a couple of goals as well. So yeah, he's I'd say if he's not scoring against Leeds, who else is he going to score past anyway? But yeah, he's got on the score sheet. Let's hope we can keep him quiet this afternoon as well, chat. I think that's going to be one of the biggest tasks for the likes of Virgil van Dijk and Ibu Konate, but I'm mainly asking Ibu Konate really, because we know how good Virgil's performance was away at St James's last week. He was just a one-man army, really, at certain moments. Just hopefully, I shouldn't be hoping. We all should be coming into this game, but we fully expect Konate, if he's on it, to deal with Victor Gyökeres as well. So it's going to be one of them Reds. Looking forward to it. So in terms of, Arsenal, chat, do you anticipate them to be Liverpool's closest rivals? I've still got City down as Liverpool's closest competitors this season for the league title anyway. But go to the starting 11. We just mentioned Liverpool's starting 11 anyway. In terms of the away side, David Raya, obviously come off the back of a tremendous season last year. For me, he was a goalkeeper of the year last year, and I think he got in the starting 11 of the Premier League. Oh no, it was Max Sells, obviously the Forest goalkeeper. But I think in terms of David Raya, very not underrated, but I think for me, he's one of him and Sells had a very good campaign. But yeah, in terms of back line, Timber, they've gone 4 centre halves. Timber playing right back, William Saliba, Gabriel, and Calaflori as well. So yeah, you know what you don't expect. 800 billion pound on centre halves by the sounds of it. But yeah, set pieces coming into this game. We all know it's defensive transitions, but in terms of very much dealing with that aerial threat, I think that's going to be a big, massive facet of this game coming in this weekend as well. So, yeah, it's got to be dealing with those aerial bombardments that Arsenal will be lobbing into the box anyway. So you got Merino, you got Zubimendi, and then you've got Rice, obviously a certain fella that didn't move to Liverpool in the heart of that midfield for Arsenal anyway. But let's hope we get one over Martin Zubimendi this afternoon as well, showing what he's missing out on really. But he's a lad with a lot of quality, hence why Liverpool did explore the interest of going in for the Spaniard. But yeah, he's a talented midfielder and will do well. He will do well at Arsenal. Massive improvements on the likes of obviously Thomas Partey and the likes of obviously Jorginho, who both players have departed Arsenal this season. So a massive improvement on those two lads. So you got Merino, yes, physical presence from Merino, and obviously Declan Rice, and then the forward line. Obviously, Arsenal disappointingly, but it's no surprise that Saka is injured because they've literally played him for 5 seasons on the bounce now and not really give the lad a rest. I find it ridiculous the inability of Arsenal to just allow to rest Bukayo Saka really, and obviously he's picked up the injury in which he has. I'm no sports scientist, but I think that's due to the overload and a massive load of playing football games, really. You don't really need a degree for that. But Martinelli, Gyökeres and Madueke playing on the right-hand side as well. So a lot of threat on the counter-attack for Arsenal this afternoon as well. So it's going to be interesting in terms of their substitution bench for Arsenal as well. Azpilicueta, Lewis Skelly, Eze, Odegaard is on the bench as well. Max Dowman, Andre Ayews as well. Ethan Wanyeri and Trossard as well. And for Liverpool on the bench, I've already mentioned them as well. So chat, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below as well. Absolute legends. Make sure you do drop a like on the video. We've got the post-match Raw, which will be following the full-time whistle here. It'll be getting recorded anyway in the sound studio, so make sure you get involved in that. Trev and Dave and the lads will be taking you through all the big moments of the game at Anfield this evening as well, so keep an eye on that. Obviously head over to AnfieldIndex.com to find out even more great shows to be able to listen, and if you do subscribe and become an Anfield Index Pro member as well, if you can subscribe for £6.99 a month, that's a monthly fee. But if you want to pay it yearly, it comes in at £4.99, and that is billed at £59.99 as well. And I tell you what, chat, that's just a little as a coffee a month anyway. But the sheer amount of episodes that we all do here over at Anfield Index, over 75 free podcasts per month, but over 600 plus free articles as well. Head over to Anfield Index to find out even more as well. Make sure you do head over to Anfield Index on all social medias as well. Got plenty of big shows, of course. Chat G&G, the Gags Tandon show, which will be similar with post-match Raw as well. I'll be joining Gags this evening, really, for the instant post-match reaction. I'll be joining Gags, and let's hope we are talking about a massive 3 points for Liverpool this afternoon as well. So, fingers crossed. There's going to be plenty of goals in this game, Reds, as we've all seen Liverpool over the last couple of weeks as well. I'd like to see us a bit more defensive solidified, really, but it's what happens, really. Dom had a tremendous game at Newcastle, playing in at right back. He's doing exactly the same this afternoon, even though Conor Bradley is on the bench. But I think the showing in which Dom did put in very warranted that he's come back into the starting 11 anyway. Or he's kept his spot in the starting 11 as well. But big up there, Doug. Afternoon, buds. How are we, Doug? And hope you enjoy the game, mate. Chat, get your score predictions in the comment section below as well. And as I said at the top of the show as well, Reds, a very big win for Brighton. Obviously, Gruder getting more or less a last minute and 90th plus minute. Anyway, it was a tremendous result by Brighton. And as Liverpool did find out last season at the back end of last year, it's a very difficult, one of the most difficult away days, going away to the Amex. A lot of rotation in terms of managerial hot seats at Brighton over the last couple of seasons as well. Well, he seems to be doing a decentish job, really, especially if he's selling all the top talent that Brighton have done. But he somehow, I think it should be, and rightly so, should be a celebration every single time Brighton do survive in the Premier League. Just the blueprint to many clubs that come into the league. If you spend well, if you recruit really well, most importantly, and you don't go overboard in terms of sacking your manager, you show faith, but a massive reliance on obviously the data department of Brighton, and it's very much paying dividends, which is fantastic for them as well, and they're only going from strength to strength. But big up there, Storm, good evening. Storm all the way in Mongolia. How are we, buds? Storm's going for a 1-0 Liverpool win. Yeah. Chat, wherever you are watching in the morning or whatever, especially if you're in Australia or the other side of the world as well, you probably woke up your neighbours, really, in terms of celebrating that winner against Newcastle United as well. Special moments at Newcastle. Let's hope we don't have... we'd all love 3 points, but I think the way in which that game did transpire. Liverpool 2-0 up, all the way back anyway. Newcastle coming back into the game, obviously down to 10 men. Liverpool allowed them back in. But as is the sign of great champions, and I say champions, I know it's early stages, but Liverpool, when we've been extremely successful, even the 70s, 80s, and even last 10 years as well, under Arne Slot and Jurgen Klopp, is that ability to come back into games, not always playing at your maximum. It's one aspect that I really disliked about that Manchester United Ferguson side, is always found a way anyway. If it was a late penalty or whatever, anyway, they always found a way. And similar, Liverpool over the last year, especially last year, we dug in deep. And even if it needs to be a 1-0 today as well, Reds, ideally get the goal in like the 60th minute and not like the 90th minute anyway. But yeah, as long as Liverpool get the 3 points, that's the most important thing. And I know I spoke to Gags as well after the full time last week, and I spoke to a lot of yous as well, and yous have all spoke to your mates and everything up and down the UK and around the world as well. When you're all analysing the game, it's like you want to be seeing Liverpool playing at their maximum straight away, but we've just got to be realistic, really. As we mentioned with Kirkers, new player coming back into the starting 11 as well. Ekatike, he's flying at the minute, and let's hope he can get a goal as well. Wirtz, we mentioned at the top of the show. I know a lot of people have not been too happy. I think we all know when he clicks, he'll be unstoppable, really. And I think if Liverpool come away from this game today, I think if Wirtz put in a starring role, I think the whole of the world is going to be speaking about him. It's reported, I think I've seen a statistic as well this afternoon before we come on air. I think apparently there's meant to be over 1 billion people watching Liverpool versus Arsenal this afternoon as well. Hopefully we'll have a couple of years in here as well, Red. So yeah, it's Liverpool, one of the hottest prospects in European football, especially in the Premier League as well. With all eyes, even when all the rivals are doing hate watches and all that, and then we're scoring last minute winners. It's absolutely fantastic. We will be there as well. It's going to be a long season, Reds. There'll be bumps along the road, but we're just going to be sensible. We're not going to be overreacting, really. We'll analyse critically, and as the lads, and as is the case, was it when it was last season as well. Remember when we played Forest? We battered them, but we got beat 1-0 at home, and we very much learned from that game. Let's hope we can get the 3 points today, but there will be bumps along the road next couple of weeks, next couple of months as well. But yeah, it's all about learning, really, as this Liverpool side will. And we're going to fully anticipate this team to go from strength to strength, really. As Storm said there as well, big up there, 1-0, mate. Come on, Liverpool, big up there. Johansson, hopefully you said that right, mate. Do apologise if not. Johansson, come on, Liverpool today. Happy days, mate. Fingers crossed Liverpool can get the result today. And yeah, Rio, is it Rio's birthday? Happy birthday. I think it was his birthday this week or whatever, if it was anyway. But yeah, Storm, if he's required, as he was last week as well, he's ready. He's ready to go. And I tell you, that's going to be a massive asset, really, for Liverpool. Whatever happens in the market, if Isaac does turn up, but if Isaac doesn't, then Liverpool, I'd be disappointed if Isaac, I think others will be, but I think if it is the reliance on Federico Chiesa and Rio Engamua in terms of getting into January, really, it will be difficult. But if that happens, we need a bit more in the attacking third, but if not, we'll have to deal with those two lads. But they've got the quality, as we've already seen Chiesa on against Bournemouth on match week 1 on the Friday. More or less a winner, wasn't it? The third goal, and then Salah went up the other end a couple of minutes later and won it. So it's going to be one of them, Reds. There's enough quality within this Liverpool side. Can it be better? Of course it can. You can always look to improve every single side in European football. There's been big talk, as is the case. Dave and Trev will be taking you through, obviously, a transfer episode tomorrow, or possibly, and just make sure. So that'll be tomorrow. Dave and Trev, obviously, Media Matters as well. So plenty of shows to get stuck into, Reds, as well. Obviously, Dave and Trev will be taking you through all the breaking news stories as well. And as the window does very much shut tomorrow, let's hope Liverpool can very much get a couple of signings over the line, whether that be Gakey, whether that be Alexander Isak as well. So fingers crossed Liverpool can get the business over the line. And obviously there's reports, thoughts on Joe Gomez potentially. It was reports this morning really that Joe Gomez was getting eyed by AC Milan as well. I think chat, correct me if I'm wrong anyway, is it 10 million I think for Joe Gomez, which you can't be losing a centre half. And I think it was Romano, the respected journalist this morning as well, where only if Liverpool bring in Mark Gahey, Liverpool will potentially allow Joe Gomez to leave, and I'll be absolutely gutted. Can we just, if Liverpool are winning 2-3 up today, and if Gomez is leaving, can we just lob Joey up front for like 20 minutes? Your ultra defensive striker, really, centre half up front, and just get him a goal, because what's it been, like 10 years now for Joe Gomez? I'll be gutted, mainly due to the fact that he's a tremendous professional. Chat, you have to analyse this Liverpool side, he's a model professional, amazing human being, but even better, he's a very good footballer as well. The sad reality is that in his Liverpool career, he just hasn't had any luck really in regards to injuries. If he was stayed fit for the last 10 years, I think Liverpool could have had maybe 1 or 2 extra league titles, if I'm being honest. Because if he lived up to his potential fully, I think he could have been one of the very, very best centre halves anyway. Just plagued with injuries, really, sadly. But if he has to go to AC Milan, I tell you, obviously he'll be meeting his fellow English under 21. Did he used to play for us? Obviously, Tomori, anyway, obviously the former Chelsea centre half. I tell you what, that would be a very quick back line, really. Obviously, Tomori and Joe Gomez, if that was the case. But yeah, it's a lot is relying on Mark Gahey getting over the line. But as we say, chat, a lot could happen as we do our live shows. So hopefully something gets announced when we're live on air, or I'll always keep, but as I say, chat, always keep us on my toes, really. As I always keep an eye on social media as well, Reds. But yeah, it's fingers crossed Liverpool can get the couple of transfers. But let's focus on the game today and Arsenal. I think coming into this season, there's always that joke about Arsenal always finishing second as well, and that classic when Arsenal were winning league titles, that 1-0 to the Arsenal, really, and it's pressure is mounting for me personally on Mikel Arteta. You look at on my notes here in terms of the players that they have very much brought into their football club in terms of the expenditure that they spent this season. Eze, what's that? £69 million as well. 63.4 million pounds, euros, or whatever it is. Anyway, I think it's pound. Yeah. So 63 million as well for Gyökeres. Madueke 55 million. Norgaard's 12 million. I think that's very shrewd business. I know Norgaard's 31, but he brings your experience. Very good bench option, really, for Arsenal. Zupimendi 60 million. 5 million for Azpilicueta Kepa. I'm not going to try and pronounce his second name. Kepa. And potentially, it looks like they might be bringing in the Ecuadorian centre half Hincapié from Bayer Leverkusen as well, who a lot of Liverpool fans, and me certainly, he was on my list of centre halves that I would have loved Liverpool to have gone and got, really. But it looks like a loan deal potentially for Arsenal with the obligation to buy for next season. I tell you what, Hughes, if you're watching, I'll just put a cheeky word in for Hincapié, because he's a lad with a lot of quality. But as we know, Arteta in the centre halves as well. That's going to be a very good addition. But even with all those fees as well, the one aspect when everyone's analysed Arsenal, especially me, over the last couple of seasons is, he hasn't had a striker. He's gone out and spent 60-odd million on a striker, and he spent, 200-300 million or whatever it's been this season. Spending money, as we all know, doesn't guarantee your success. But when you come in second and you've got the expectation. Let's not forget, Arsenal aren't a team like Brentford where you'd expect them to finish mid-table every single season. As is the case when Arne come into the club, he knew the expectation levels as well. It's never, pre-Jurgen Klopp, it wasn't always easy to be in the position Liverpool are now. But when we had Jurgen leaving, we've had Arne coming in, and he's kept those levels very, very high. And that's what part of being a big football club as well, the expectation levels. Arsenal, today, coming into this game, there's a lot of question marks still over there. They've got a lot of quality within the side, but it's just whether they can make that big step. I think obviously the 2-2 game that they had, was it last year or the year before as well? Me personally, I think he started that game 2-0 up at Anfield, didn't he? Started really quickly. But yeah, it's just going to be another one of them where Arsenal, if they want to come to Anfield and they want to be competitive, I think you've got to go away to the likes of Anfield. You've got to go to the likes of the Etihad as well, and you can't really be clapping a draw really if you're an Arsenal fan away at the Etihad. Maybe it's come at the end of the season. It's a good draw if you win the league. If you draw the Etihad and you win the league, then sound a good point. But as are the margins in victory in the Premier League, as when we played City, it's always been the City games, the big games. Remember John Stones clearing that ball off the line. But yeah, the players are obviously doing the handshakes as well. But that's a bright Anfield day. That's been absolutely tipping it down really in Anfield and certainly Liverpool as well. Bucketed down with rain as well. Big up there, Mr. C. Afternoon, Jack and Chat. Afternoon, mate. As Storm has said there, we want Mark Gahey. Yeah, fingers crossed, mate. We can certainly get that deal over the line, but time will tell. Well, let's focus on the game and the task in hand this afternoon. But yeah, Gags will be doing the post-match as well. Gags, how are we, mate? Chat, put your bell notification on as well. You can, obviously, the stream is already up as well, Red, so do get involved. You can put a reminder. That's what you can do on YouTube as well, on Anfield Index. If you see a live coming up for the future, you can put a little reminder on your YouTube account as well, and it just reminds you anyway. Just got to click on the stream and then set your reminder, and you get your notification as well. But Reds, are we ready for this? I know I am. I was absolutely knackered after the Newcastle game, like all of us. Is this going to be number 36, 35 of the season as well? 38 games of absolute adrenaline rides in watching Liverpool. Yeah, it's going to be taking a lot of years off as Reds, certainly. But quickly going from the starting 11 for Arsenal: Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Merino, Zupimendi, Rice, Madueke, Gyökeres and Martinelli. And the home side for Liverpool, if you are tuning in this afternoon as well, it is as follows: Alisson Becker, Dominic Szoboszlai down the right, Kanate, Virgil van Dijk, Kirkes, the double six pivot of McAllister and Ryan Gravenberch, Salah, Wirtz, Gakpo, and of course Hugo Ekitike as well. But yeah, Reds, strap yourselves in, get ready. Yeah, but big up there, Reds. Yeah, no, Gags isn't at the game today. But yeah, there we go, chat. Right, let's go, Reds. We're still in August, as Mr. C said there. Yeah, Mr. C. Jack, look, oh yeah, fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed. And we are underway here. Liverpool shooting towards the Annie Road end in the first half, from right to left. And Arsenal shooting from left to right. Arsenal attacking the Kop in the first opening 45 minutes. But yeah, there's a long way to go, mate, isn't there? But yeah, I think we're all made up to very much see the Reds back in action. Very much so. Not just Liverpool, but the footy. They're back as well. Well, Martin Zupermendy, I'm pretty sure he'll be getting a couple of boos and jeers, really. Let's show him. Let's give him a show today. Arsenal playing in the all white strip now. Obviously the white and obviously beige shorts. I expect them to play in blue, but fair enough. Their away kit is blue. But very high press initially in the early stages of this game. Virgil van Dijk getting stuck with the ball at his feet. He's managed to get that out anyway. But William Saliba, I think that's one interesting. I know we early stages really there, Reds. But with the Arsenal centre-halves being as aggressive as they are usually anyway, it's you're very much hoping to Liverpool can very much play on the back of that, get in behind and exploit that space, because on that transition there for Arsenal, Saliba very aggressive as he is usually, but if Saliba's coming out of position, then very much try and spin in behind a Florian Wirtz or a Hugo Ekitike and very much look to exploit that space in behind. But pick up there, Graham. How are we, bud? How are we, mate? But Alexis McAllister there to Kirkes. Ryan Gravenberch. Ball down the right hand side. Arsenal very highly pressed, but going man for man. But that can very much suit Liverpool. It was a bit of a weird dummy there by Ibu, but it worked. Salah got a good 20 yards in space. He just went like that, just a bit more rotation at the top end of the pitch. Ball down the right. Ibu. Van Dijk. It's a foul, that referee. Liverpool still got possession. Very aggressive. Arsenal. Timber. He's got a couple of options ahead of him. Ali's dealt with that. Very surprised at the referee, but fair enough. The referee's letting a fair bit of go, really, in the opening stages of this game. Oh, there's an early substitution here. Looks like William Saliba will be taken. Oh, looks like he's just twisted his ankle there, really. But yeah, it's an early substitution. That's disappointing if you're an Arsenal fan, but a big plus really for Liverpool. In terms of William Saliba, him exiting the pitch, a centre-half with immense quality. We'll have to very much rethink his strategy, really, Mikel Arteta. An early substitution. But that's one aspect really as well, Reds. I know Arsenal fans coming into this season complaining about injuries, but as I said with Bukayo Saka as well, though, chat, there has to be some analysis from the Arsenal department of like medical and all that, but just the over-reliance and player performance really. Arteta need to start rotating a lot more, really, and a lot better if he wants to be picking up a lot less injuries, really. Well done, Hugo. He's done well to keep hold of that. Not the best ball there from Wirtz. Referee says that. He's too far ahead there. Good couple of yards further forward. The Italian down that left-hand side. Arsenal on with the ball at the back there. At the minute, Liverpool we're just allowing Arsenal too much time there to play that ball into the feet of Martin Zubimendi. It's going to be a throw-in for Arsenal down the right on the halfway line. But Liverpool just needs a bit more aggressive, really, at the top end of the pitch. Can't keep on allowing Arsenal time and space to pick out channels to progress the ball forward. It's a foul by Gakpo. Nothing in that really, Reds. Went down far too easy there. I mean, you missed the results this afternoon as well, Reds. Manchester City sustaining their first defeat of the season and match week 3 already. So Liverpool can set down the marker, or Arsenal really, but let's hope it's the Liverpool this afternoon just to put down an early marker, bit of space really. Come on, ref. That's about 7-8 seconds there. Long ball for Arsenal. Very aggressive so far, Arsenal, in terms of their challenging. Oh, he's been pinched here. McAllister away by Szoboszlai at the far stick. Wirtz, he's done really well. He's got a couple of options to his left and his right. Wirtz to Salah. Califlori, and now there's a counter-attack here on for Arsenal. Martinelli inside the penalty box. He's got ahead of him Canate. It's going to be a goal kick, that referee. Well done, Ebu. But both in those attacking transitions for Liverpool. Liverpool just a bit too slow, really, in terms of getting further forwards. Just waiting, slowing down the attack, just allowing the Arsenal defenders to get back into position. And a very situation occurred there with regards to Martinelli. Just far too slow, far too static, really. Needs to be shifting that ball a lot more quicker. 10 minutes on the clock here, Reds. If you are new to Anfield Index, make sure you do click the link in the description as well. If you are watching on Facebook or YouTube, and click the little description down below. You can join the Discord community. Over 2,000 Liverpool fans from around the world as well. Fantastic bunch of people in there as well, Red. So obviously, if you do become an Anfield Index Pro member as well, it does open up a lot more channels in that Discord as well. So you can listen to the Sound Studio, you can listen to the post-match Raw shows live as they are happening as well. Yeah. But as we know, with Liverpool, ball over the top here. Van Dijk nearly playing an absolute exquisite ball over the top line of the Arsenal defence. That's better, Ibu. That is much better by Ibu Kanate. A lot better than what we did see against Newcastle from Ibu. More aggression there in his tackle. His ability just to shield off the Arsenal attackers. Oh, Viet made a lovely run down that right-hand channel there, chat. Just wasn't giving the ball back to him again. But Arsenal biding their time, really, so far in this game. Reds, if you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video as well. If you are new to Anfield Index. Ball forward here. "12 minutes on the clock, and so far, at the minute, both sides haven't had any real clear-cut attacking opportunities. Gakpo, could this change? Gakpo off the left flank. Edge of the penalty area. Gakpo. 2-3 yards wide left post. Better by Liverpool. More end product, really, even though it has gone wide. But that's what you want to be seeing. If Arsenal are very much compacting the central pockets of space and in around the penalty area, shoot from range. Especially when they're giving you that opportunity as well. How are we, Trev? How are we, mate? Hope you're all well, Reds. As we approach the quarter of the hour mark. That's the only likes we are on. Run those likes up as well, Reds, if you haven't already done so. Oh, Gravenberch. All the way back there. And thankfully, Alisson Becker for the second week on the run. Again, Ali, if he's not off his line there, I'll tell you what. Gyökeres would have been in on goal there. 1v1 with Ali. He was prowling behind the back line of Liverpool. It was an interesting transition there because he starts off the left-hand flank and drifted into that central pocket, really. So he drifted off the back of Dominic Szoboszlai in behind him. I don't think Dom had any idea, really, that he was behind him. But luckily enough, Ali Becker was off his line. And that's what was needed against Newcastle United, if we remember. One second there, chat. Just changing, obviously, the scoreboard there. No, of course, but also playing in the white strip. Chat, thoughts on the start to this game, really, so far for Liverpool? Ball over the top here. Oh, David Raya again. Both goalkeepers have been called very early on in this game. That's too easy. That's too easy. That's better. Wirtz. Oh, play him in there. Wirtz. Trying to find Salah. Good interception there by Declan Rice. I'll tell you what, in terms of the final third in around the penalty area for both teams, need to be progressing with the ball much better than they already have been so far in this game. It's very unlike both sides, as Trev said there, KG and us being mate so far. Martinelli off the left-hand channel. Well done, Dom. Well done. Szoboszlai. It's going to be a throw-in down that right-hand side. Oh, yeah. Excellent 1v1 defending by Dom. I think you've got Connor Bradley, of course, just come back from injury, but Frimpong is expected to come back after the international break as well. But even still, if he comes back fit, I think we just can't really rush him back. Frimpong only playing when he's ready. Salah off the right-hand channel. Too high there, really. Comfortable for David Raya. Zubimendi down the right. Madueke. Kirkers. It's going to be a corner for Liverpool. For Arsenal, sorry, chat. Kirkers 1v1 against Madueke there. Good defending. But, as we said, coming into this game, chat, Arsenal, just a bit more glorified version, a better version slightly of Stoke City under Tony Pulis, aren't they? But they are so strong off corners. It's a big part of the game, we know that. But for me, when I analyse Arsenal, far too reliant on corners for my liking. If I was an Arsenal fan. Just went to the edge of the penalty area. Timber. Oh, the VAR holding check. Are you having a laugh? They're checking something on VAR chat on Calaflori. I didn't see anything there, but we've not had a replay here. Check complete. There we go. No penalty, Reds, thankfully. I was going to say, I see nothing there, really. Oh, McAllister and Merino. Let's have a little look at this. Oh, yeah, there's nothing involved in that. Merino. Maka holds him for, like, literally half a second. And then Merino hits the deck very quickly. Is that not a foul? It's not a foul on there. Salah went down too easy. Ball over the left. It's going to be a throw in for Dom. But I tell you what, Salah needs to be a bit more stronger there, really, if I'm being honest. But yeah, for me, no. And this holding really for Salah, but just needs to be doing a bit more, even if just coming to the ball a bit more quicker. Having that ability just to spin him behind then. Just try and draw it out. Calaflori down that left-hand side. It's got to be a foul on Kirkers, ref. Come on, thank you. Kirkers, lads. We know he's very eager. The fullback. But just needs to calm his game some games. Especially when he's on a yellow card. Where's your European Cup? The Anfield echoes. Where's your Champions League, Arsenal? It's alright though. Rice scored the 2 free kicks. So good. Come on, Liverpool. Far too slow at the minute for Liverpool. But the shape that Arsenal have got at the minute. Oh, lovely touch by Wirtz. Opened up the play here. McAllister breaking the lines here. Oh, it's good interception by Martinelli. Kirkers, he's let him in there. Oh, he's done well there to recover that. Milos, he done really well. Madueke down that right hand side. It looked like Kirkers had got him, but just an extra bit of acceleration from Madueke. Didn't dive in there, Kirkers, which is what you want to be seeing. You want to see him waiting, biding his time really inside the penalty box. Here's your goal. It's going to be another corner here for Arsenal attacking the Kop. So it's approaching the 22nd minute mark here. Liverpool need to deal with these corners this afternoon really, really well. Big save there by Ali. Keep it in. Go on, Grav. Over the top. Oh, lovely flick on there. Oh, flow, lads. Come on. Be a bit more switched on, man. Ball over the top. Well done there, Dom. But off that corner there was a standard Alisson Becker save, but he was called upon. You'd expect him to be I'll tell you what, no, I'll take that back. That's a much better shot and save, really, than he expected, because there was a couple of bodies in front of Ali. Done really well to get down low to his right-hand side. Wirtz, Ekatike, ball over the top. Just too much power on that from Mo. It was better link-up play, really, from Wirtz and Salah. Seven touches in the opposition box for Arsenal and 0 for Liverpool. That in itself shows exactly both sides being really poor in the top end of the pitch, but that's very surprising. Coming into this game, really, you'd expect Liverpool to have a bit more of a better start. Calaflori on the overlap here, down the left, ball into the box. Take your time, Kirkers, take your time. Well done. All the way back to Ali. But Liverpool's fullbacks will have to be absolutely on it this afternoon. Panov, how are we, mate? Good to see you in the comments, bud. Thoughts on the game, lad? I'll say, I don't know, there'll be any Liverpool fans out there that'll be happy with the start so far in this game. Ball over the top. There's got to be a foul on Ekatike there, referee. Go on, Maka, chase him down. Forcing David Raya to go long. Good header by Kirkes. Go on, battle. Battle, Gakpo. Referee! There we go. Thank you. Timber, behave, lads. Gakpo's done really well there to be as strong as he possibly is. He's a big lad, Gakpo, anyway, so he should be winning majority of most duels against fullbacks in this league. Apart from when he come up against Arsenal's backline that play about 20 centre-halves, but against Timber's not the tallest. But it's going to be an opportunity for Liverpool to whip a ball in from Wirtz here. Good 45 yards out. Left-hand side of the Arsenal penalty area. Come on, Reds. High line from Arsenal. Ball in. Virgil, it's all the way into the Annie Road stand there. Not the best of the balls into the penalty box. Eze. Highly talented player, chat. Very surprised that he's actually gone to Arsenal. I know, obviously, that's his boyhood club as well, but I would have thought he would have went to Tottenham. Better opportunity of playing there, really. Marino, edge the penalty area for Arsenal. Ball in, Kirkers defending well again. I hope he's not holding his leg there, Kirkers. Look like that on the angle. Hopefully it's just a dead leg. Yeah, it is some. It is, mate. But games this magnitude, mate, in chat, it's going to be on a knife edge, really. Small margins when you play against like the City, Arsenal as well. Little bit of brilliance or a lack of concentration will cost you. Poor ball in by Rice there, straight into the feet of Kirkers. David Raya, long ball pumped into Liverpool's half. So a very high press here by Arsenal on this throw-in. Not allowing Liverpool to get out, as is the man-to-man marking. Calvary down the left. It's going to be a silly yellow card, that, innit? For Gravenberch. Yeah, it's silly. He's just ran across him as well there. Calvary. It's a good run. It's awful. You just knew he was going to cut across Gravenberch, and you knew that leg was going to be getting dangled. Just allowing Arsenal now, and he's got to play the whole game with a yellow card as well, no Grav. Putting Liverpool very deep in our own box here. Deep line by Liverpool inside our own penalty box. Right on the free kick. Oh wow, it's just ends up in my back garden, that. Wow. Awful free kick. Tackling nice there. Rosette of the cop. Ball forward here for Liverpool. And I think Liverpool still haven't had a touch in the opposition penalty area. It's took us half an hour already. Staggering, really. But we knew the structure of this Arsenal side always make it extremely difficult for many sides when you come up against them. Szoboszlai heavy touch here. Thankfully it wasn't into the path of an Arsenal player, because that could have been very dangerous. Get your foot on the ball, Mo. That's it. That's better. Tom, striding with the ball. Trying to find Szoboszlai. Oh, unlucky there. Here you go. But yeah, it's just looking at his touch map. It's good. He hasn't had a touch 25, 30 yards to the goal, really. Everything's just been behind that. Very much a scattergun heat map there, really, all around the place, but not really in the crucial moments in and around the penalty box. But only takes him just a couple of seconds, given his extent of quality, to turn this game on its head, really, in favour of Liverpool. Yes, Trev says the one touch in the box will be a goal. Fingers crossed, mate. That's what you call clinical, really, if that's the case, Trev. But as it was against Newcastle United, didn't have many chances in that game, but we were very, very clinical. Come on, Neds. Switch on. Calflori. Hugo. Done really well there, Ekatike. That's too easy for Gyökeres to bring that down there, Reds. Come on, switch on. Calflori is getting so much time and space on the ball here, Reds. Just getting in behind Salah on every occasion. Liverpool are trying to press Arsenal, but they're just playing through the lines far too easily. Arsenal just chasing shadows, really, at this moment in time, Liverpool. There we go. Van Dijk. Shoot. Mackie. Oh. That is so poor. What an opportunity by Liverpool. Awful pass out by David Raya. Passes it all the way out to Virgil van Dijk. Just fell to the wrong person there on the edge of the box. And I don't know why Virgil's not wrapped his foot through that, really. And absolutely levered that to the goal, really. And that's what Arne Slot, I think, just been screaming at the lads as well. Or Virgil, just go for it. But a big opportunity there for Liverpool. And it come from a massive mistake from Arsenal. Take time there, John. Well done. That's better, Yates. To get them chasing the ball. Don't foul them. That's better, Kirkes. Well done, Cody, lads. It's got to be a card, that, referee. Zubimendi is just absolutely... Ref! Hang on, Gakpo got a yellow card when we... Oh, referee. Gravenberch, 5 minutes ago, just got a yellow card for stopping a counter-attack. And then Martin Zubimendi has got absolutely nothing for stopping a counter-attack. It's a long searching ball here, Madueke. Kirkes. Cornet. Got a touch on that, Milos. Well done, lad. But the referee, What a ball by David Raya there, Reds. It's too easy, that, for Arsenal. Ball down the right-hand channel. Madueke, he's got the better in a foot race of Milos Kerkez. But it's been one of the action areas of the pitch so far. That right-hand side of Arsenal's attack. It's going to be another corner for Arsenal. 10 minutes remaining in the opening 45. Liverpool got to be switched on here. Yeah, true, Panov. True, mate. Ball in for Arsenal. All the way to no one, really. Oh, behave, Merino. Kerkez, don't get involved, lad, please. Merino. And that's what Van Dijk's saying. Referee's just stopping the game here. Oh, that's twice now. Give that lad an Oscar. That is tremendous acting. Look, well done, lad. Merino. Well done, lad. That's embarrassing, man. But second time he's done that as well now, chat. Merino. When he knows he's not getting the ball, he's just diving on the floor. They're getting him behind too easy here, Arsenal. If they can bypass Liverpool's midfield, they're in here. The Gunners. There's a couple of occasions where you've got Calaflori going into that inverted role in the centre of the pitch, creating those overloads. Liverpool's got to be very careful of that. Far too easy. Yeah. Maybe he was in a Celtic kit, Virgil. Obviously, he loved to score an absolute worldie for Celtic anyway back in the day. Speaking of Celtic, anyone see that? The derby up there in Scotland anyway. Celtic Rangers. Absolutely wasted 90 minutes anyway watching that. I don't know how both managers are still in the job really. Both of them, Celtic and Rangers, missing out on Champions League qualification this week. Coquerez against Sid Van Dijk's hand that. I tell you what, that'd be getting checked, and that's what Calaflori. My instant reaction was that's hit Virgil van Dijk's hands, but it'd be interesting to hopefully Virgil's had his arm down there. It was hit with sheer ferocity at Big Virg. Yeah, nothing in there. No, I'll tell you what, that's gonna be. Let's have a better angle. No. Yeah, too quick and too powerful at him. Yeah, being horrendous. For two big institutions of Rangers and Celtic, they're a very, very long way from where they used to be. Big historic clubs. I'm just very surprised that both of their managers are their managers, really. Ball in for Arsenal. Goal kick. Oh, can we stop this now, Arsenal? Whinge. After every single corner. Well done, Virgil and the lads at the back. Whinging, man. It's football. There's going to be blocking, there's going to be grappling. Football is a contact sport. Deal with it. That's better, Ekatike. Oh, Cody. Don't foul him. Well done, Milos. Lovely ball there by Maka. Kirkers cleared. Grav, get your foot on that ball. Maka, he's done well there. Well done, Cody. Go and fight. That's better. Bit more aggression early there, Reds. The correct aggression. On a fuzzy pitch as well. Not a malicious. But let's see if Arteta does his antics on the touchline like he tends to do most seasons and give the emphasis to Liverpool. Oh, Kirkes, lad, needs to be much better. Too loose with the ball. David Raya. Ball up there. Come on, Mo. It's got to be a foul. Finally, Salah's got a free kick. Fine, and Salah's asking for the yellow card. He's absolutely spun him there, ref. He's got him in an headlock. Referee. This isn't WWE. It's done well there, Salah, to try and get out of that, really. But at the minute... Well done, Hugo, lads. Well done, Hugo, lads. Well done, lads. Battling there. He's getting absolutely volleyed, Hugo Ekitike there. But he's like, nah, I'm going to make that ball my own. He's battling. That's what you want to be seeing. Well done, Ekitike, lads. That's what you want to be seeing. It's been a bit of a difficult afternoon for the Liverpool forwards, but Grav, well done, lad. He's done well to bypass the press of Gyökeres. Now he just needs to find the pass. Szoboszlai. You do, with the sheer physical presence of Arsenal, you'll be very surprised if a header is scored this afternoon, but we've been very surprised in the past. Hugo's got that ability in the air, but you do think if a goal is going to come from Liverpool, probably will be a shot from range or an intricate ball round the corner, really, for the Reds. Liverpool have had 2 touches in the opposition box, and it's been 43 minutes. Wow. That's ridiculous. Liverpool found it really hard. Two minutes left of the opening 45. Kirkes come closer, lads. Little 1-2 with Virgil. Ekitike's on the ground again. Out to him. Kirkes, don't let him cross. That's handball. Get up, lads. Nothing in that. Liverpool is bringing a counter-attack here. Down the left. Quicker, Reds. Come on. To Viet. To Ekitike. Oh, and now Arsenal on the counter-attack. It's a 3-on-4 here. Dom's got back. That is poor by Arsenal, though. Like them on, they just slowed the attack. So they were petrified to go forward. But again, both teams, when you've got in behind of each other, just far too slow and lethargic. Just release that ball more quicker into the space. Needs to be quicker. Well, thankfully on that occasion, when Arsenal did break, 1 minute added on. 1 minute added on here, chat. Not unlike the 11 minutes at St James's. last week. Really, ref. Nothing. Oh, Timber. Let's have a little look at this. Oh, he's playing for that, Timber. If you want to give a yellow card, you can give you a yellow card for handball and the ball in the penalty area, ref. That's what I'm saying. It's like, this is why Arsenal won't win the league title. It's the petulance, really. Constantly in the ear of the referee, and let your football do your talking. Don't be relying on refereeing decisions. Yeah, now that brings a conclusion to the first opening 45 minutes. Not a half to really remember for either side. Both Arsenal and Liverpool just lacking any real quality at the top end of the pitch. So in terms of just quick update in terms of statistics of the opening 45 minutes for both sides. Obviously very balanced in terms of 50-50 in terms of possession wise, but in terms of Liverpool, total shots 2, 0 shots on target, big chances 0, big chances missed 0 for Liverpool. Accurate passes 82% compared to Arsenal's 85% accurate passes. Arsenal have had a total of 6 shots with 1 shot on target, and yeah, it's a game very much of small margins really, but just absolute lack of real quality at the top end of the pitch really for either side. Arsenal, for me, it feels like they've come to Anfield looking to maybe give it their all in like the last 10 minutes or try and escape with a 1-0 win really, but fair enough to Arsenal in terms of just limiting Liverpool to absolutely nothing really from their defensive structure, their game plan. They've done really well. Just Liverpool really poor in terms of when we have got into the Arsenal's half. Not many times that has happened anyway, but when we have turned over the ball over and we've got in behind, just far too slow in terms of releasing that ball into the path of Wirtz, into the path of Salah as well. And as we said at the top of the show, we expected, and I know a lot of you already in the comments today, this afternoon chat, anticipated Salah to have a difficult game again, and that's very much happened this afternoon as well. It's big up there as well. This would be in the perfect game. You never walk on your own, Diogo as well, but yeah, he used to thrive, Diogo, didn't he, in these Arsenal games? He loved to go against Arsenal, didn't he? But yeah, there we go. I think Jerry's doing an awful job of trying to troll the chat anyway, Jerry. Come on, lads, do a better job, lads. Cop ends, yeah. So we're attacking the cop end second half anyway. But yeah, as Panov said there, yeah, awful, poor fair. Yeah, been an awful half a game of football really for both sides. Yeah. Chat, what do you want to be seeing? Obviously goals and all that, but how do you anticipate Liverpool to start unlocking the opposition defence really? Because I think the one thing that I've been frustrated with, me personally as well, chat, is just it's been far too easy for my liking for the likes of Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Merino, just to get on the ball. Arsenal have done really well in terms of their man-to-man marking. Really difficult for Liverpool to try and find any bit of form of rhythm, any bit of momentum as well, though. But it's just disappointing, if I'm being honest. Statistically, let's have a little look in terms of Wirtz, in terms of his passing accuracy. He's made 10 passes and 63%, so he's successfully passed 10 and out of 16 as well. Total touches, 24 touches for Wirtz, 2 successful dribbles, 100% out of that as well. Tackles 1. Let's have a little look at Salah. How many touches has he had? Touches. So Salah, 12 touches. That's not enough really when you think about it as well. Accurate passes 6 to 8, 75% for Salah. So in terms of Hugo Ekitike, 11 touches. That's embarrassing, really, chat. We knew it was going to be a difficult game, but going into the second half, we need to start getting our forwards more into this game. And there's going to be a massive emphasis, really, in regards to Alexis and Ryan Gravenberch, because if we go, hopefully, deeper into the Champions League up games as well, this, to me, screams of a game that we had last year as well, against Paris Saint-Germain at Anfield, where we're coming up against an opposition that is very structured, got a lot of very talented midfielders on that night in Paris Saint-Germain at Anfield. They controlled the game. We had chances. We certainly should have won that game. Obviously, it was the Kwanzaa goal shot or whatever at the post, but we didn't do enough for me personally in that game. Similar to this afternoon as well. You got Zubimendi, Rice, Merino, really just congesting that midfield, and you're seeing the likes of Calaflori come into that inverted 6 role, into that little, creating that little box midfield for Arsenal. Obviously playing a free back, and then Calaflori very much took it in, very similar to what Trent did on the opposite side as well. So they've got that extra man in the midfield as well. But yeah, and even Arsenal, the one thing, not that I'm liking it, but I've got to critique them and analyse their half as well. They're mixing it up. This is very interesting. I think they've very much seen Liverpool struggle against Newcastle United with those aerial balls as well. But that big chance for Virgil van Dijk at the top end of the pitch, Liverpool's only opportunity. David Raya, Virgil, it fell to him. He read the ball really well, Virgil van Dijk. But for me, he just could have just slid in. I think it was Hugo Ekitike on the left there, really. But yeah, it's just small margins. You've got to make your correct decision very quickly in a small snapshot of time, really. But yeah, it's disappointing, Reds. But Liverpool, as we did this season so far, and especially last season, we know historically Liverpool do have much better second halves, really. So you'd like to hope Liverpool can just weather this storm, and that's what it will be this afternoon. We knew the quality that was coming from Arsenal, but let's hope Liverpool can get back into this game in the second half. In terms of substitutions as well, potentially for Liverpool, Conor Bradley possibly could come on down that right-hand side. Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, possibly Rio and Gamua and Chiesa. We need them at the back end. But yeah, I think one of Liverpool's best players, chat, if I'm being honest, has been Milos Kerkez. The individual battle between him and Madueke has been one of probably the best head-to-head really on the pitch, if you are a neutral really. But Kerkez, he's had to be very much alive to absolutely everything down that left-hand channel for Liverpool. Madueke, and certainly defensive transitions when Timber's gone forward as well. But yeah, he's had a very solid and much better game, Milos Kerkez. But we're seeing him in his own box. The best Kerkez is when you do see him bombing on, overlapping, underlapping as well in those attacking thirds. But Liverpool at this moment in time just far too sloppy with the ball at our feet, really, and I think we just need to push up a bit more higher up the pitch, if I'm being honest. A good 20, I'd say even 20 yards up the pitch. But it's obviously when you come up like, say, Gokares and Martinelli and Madueke. But for me personally, I'd be pushing a bit more higher up the pitch, a lot higher up the pitch, really. Try and suffocate Arsenal a bit more higher up in terms of their box as well. That just allows your midfield players to very much push up a bit more higher. And then, of course, Arsenal will be starting hitting the ball over the top, trying to look for Gokares and the pace on the counter-attack as well. But Ibu and Virgil, and especially Kerkez and Szoboszlai as well. But for me personally, Reds, yeah, it's going to be one of them. But yeah, as Liverpool said, it has been a snooze fest for Liverpool, really. As Liverpool said, 5 corners to none as well. Disappointing. Liverpool, 100%, mate. Kanate better tonight. Yeah, he's been better he couldn't have got any worse, really, could he? For Ibu. He had a difficult game. A very difficult game against Newcastle. Yeah, it's been great as but came off second half. Thing is, chat, it's still 0-0. Liverpool have still got a clean sheet here, and that's the main thing, really. I think a lot of us really come into this game with the expectation. I think we said at the top of the show we'd happily take a 1-0, but we'd take a goal in the 60th minute, and not quite a 95th minute. But if it needs to be a last-minute winner this afternoon for Liverpool, then fair play. Anyway, if that is the case and that's the scenario. But yeah, it's a battle at the midfield, really. And Liverpool, sadly, in that first half, just being far too poor, far too passive, far too, not lazy, but just losing out on duels, really, and everything. Let's have a little look in terms of Alexis. Alexis's passing accuracy, really, in regards to the accurate passes. He's had 71%, which is quite low for him, for his standards. Accurate passes 10 to 14 out of successful dribbles. He's made 0 successful dribbles. He's had 1 shot on target with no shots on target. 1 shot but non-shots on target as well. Accurate long balls, and that's quite telling. That really, Alexis has only made 1 accurate long ball within this first opening 45 minutes as well. So we need to get him more on the ball. More him controlling the game of football. Let's have a little look at Gravenberch as well. He's had a bit more better in terms of passing accuracy. He's registered 88 percentile, 21 passes registered to out of 24. Chances created 1. Successful dribbles 1 out of 1 as well. Accurate long balls similar with Maka. Gravenberch's only made 1 out of 2. Accurate long balls, so yeah, tackles 1. So yeah, very poor by Liverpool. But thankfully, the main thing, lads, is that we've got another 45 minutes still to go at Anfield. So yeah, just try and get that ball higher up the pitch, be a lot more better in terms of accuracy with the passes as well, speed up the game, and let's hope Mikel Arteta on the touchline does a Mikel Arteta, as he always tends to do in a fixture of this magnitude as well. And yeah, he probably might start bringing out the speakers at half time or whatever he likes to do. Anyway, does Mikel Arteta. Yeah, that's the levels here as well. Yeah, big levels as well though, chat. But if Liverpool somehow, I don't say somehow, because we've got the quality as well, chat. And this is what we said against Newcastle and especially against Bournemouth as well. Like, we are integrating a large percentage of Liverpool's squad. Ekitike, Wirtz, obviously we've got Dominic Szoboszlai playing right back as well. Ideally, in a better scenario, it would be Frimpong, but it isn't. And yeah, we're bringing in a lot of players into the starting 11. They're not going to hit the ground running, and I know already. I haven't even looked on Twitter and X or whatever chat, but I get people's frustration with Wirtz. But it's not Wirtz's fault that Liverpool played as bad. It's the players behind him as well. We need to get Wirtz on the ball. We need to get the other Salah more on the ball. It's just very much transitioning that ball through the lines at the top end of the pitch as well. I'm just saying, what a goal by Brighton for their second goal. I didn't see that, but well done, lads. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, being in work or whatnot, Brighton won 2-1 against Manchester City as well. So this is why, if we can. And West Ham, very surprisingly, won 3-0 away against Forest. None of us had that on, really, did we? And it looks like Lucas Paqueta might be staying at West Ham, judging from his celebration. Well, we've been there with certain footballers, kissing the badge, and then they moved 24 hours later anyway, and so he's been linked with a move to Villa Park, had he? Which I don't quite get, really, unless they're selling Rodgers or whatever, but highly doubt that this late in the window. But yeah, let us know. The performance level will improve. I'm 100% confident in that. I think it will be a difficult 20 minutes, but I think as we get into like the 70th, 80th minute, that's where Liverpool very much do grow into the game, really, as well. But Arsenal have got the quality off the bench as well, as do Liverpool. But as Liverpool said, we need our midfielders to be more creative, where it's still a bit below par as well. I'd concur with that, Liverpool, but I think you will eventually get there, mate. But I think we want to come away from this game. Viet's hopefully will be at the forefront of creating those opportunities. As Mateus has said there, it's our third match in a row. Abysmal stats, especially our XG at 0.09 for the first half. We create very little, and Arsenal have been having better numbers in every measure as well. But the big statistic, Matthias and Reds, is the scoreline. Still 0-0. We know games of this magnitude on the edge of the evil stuff, really, as well. But I do agree with what you're saying there, chat. Not sure, Jack. Over the top balls, if we push up too much, they are quick. They are storm. But I think our centre halves, Virgil and Ibu, and especially Ali off his line as well. That's what I'd do. But hopefully, I just need to push up a bit more higher up the pitch, if I'm being honest. That's when I think Liverpool will start being a bit more aggressive. Try and harry. Obviously, David Ryan into a mistake. That's where Liverpool's best opportunity come from. It come from a David Raya mistake. So let's hope we can do another one of them and Liverpool properly capitalise on it. Yeah. But yeah, Hero, the superstar. Yeah. There we go, Hero. Rio and Gamua, potentially, we might need him at the back end of the game. You never know. As well, and also playing better than us with Saliba and Saka. Mateus, I can get your frustration, mate, and I can get your frustration as well, though, chat. But just be patient, as we always say in the watch-alongs, especially last season. How many times have we been here? How many times have we been in this situation where Liverpool not being at the races, but we've come away with all 3 points? Oh, looks like Arne Slot speaking to Connor Bradley. Looks like Connor Bradley give it another 5-10 minutes as well. Yeah, not straight away, but I think Arne Slot's just given the instructions to come on. Oh, see, I like a TK. Get back on your own half, lad. We are back underway here, Eds. Liverpool attacking the cop end. Come on, Eds. Much better showing. And anticipate them to come back into this game, Reds. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there we go. Keep the faith, Reds. Keep the faith. The goals will come in the second half. And we've seen certain games where Arsenal have capitulated under a fair bit of pressure. Oh, is he having a laugh? Mataweki? Oh, Kirkers, don't be getting drawn into that, lad. But yeah, looks like in terms of substitutions as well, though, Reds, if you're just tuning in back from making a brew or getting a bevy or whatnot, Connor Bradley was getting a good talking to from Arne Slot, so it looks like he might be soon coming in down that right hand side anyway. But Liverpool just really struggling to make that ball stick at the top end of the pitch. There we go. Well done, Cozy. Cozy, lovely little touch there down the left hand side. Come on. Viet's is on the floor there, referee. Forward, Reds. Come on. Don't lose that. He's got away with that, Gravenberch. Really got away with that. need to get Wirtz more on the ball here. That's an overhit pass there. We have Wirtz there. Bit too deep for my liking, really. Need to get him more up the higher up the pitch. Obviously in that Leverkusen system, played in that double 10 for Xabi Alonso. Oh, it's behind him. Wirtz, better. Ball down the right. Come on, Dom. Get your head up, lads. Overlap and run from Szoboszlai. Salah. Ball over the top to Hugo Ekitike. Ekitike. Is that going to be a corner? It will be. Oh, no, he's kept it in there. Ekitike. Didn't quite have the legs. Come on, referee. What a foul in the other way. What? What? Oh, it's that linesman. Yeah, it's that linesman. I mean, that's the fella that had Andy Robbo in a headlock, wasn't it? Absolute joke, man. Oh, looks like Stiller is expected to stay. That just come through. The Stuttgart. Very surprised that he's not managed to get a move away. That's it. Well done, Dom. More like it. Little nudge in the back there. Van Dijk taking the goal kicks here. Trying to draw Arsenal on here. But when we're doing that, just got to move, transition that ball much quicker. Don't be losing that. Seeing where Liverpool throwing down this left. Yeah, we do, Mateus. And I get your frustration, mate. Like all of us, I was frustrated about that first half, but thankfully we got a second half to get everything sorted, Reds. And we're only 3 weeks into the season as well, Reds. Like, I get we all want to be seeing Liverpool playing amazing straight away, but we just got to be realistic. It's quite rare you see a team absolutely on it straight away. Ibu against Gyökeres. Don't dive in. Well done, Ibu. So throw into Arsenal down the left-hand channel. Yeah. Yeah. The opposite, like the Premier League, it's so difficult, isn't it? Like look at Bournemouth a couple of weeks ago on the first Friday of the weekend. Come to Anfield, score 2 through Semenyo as well. Come back into the game. Liverpool had to come back into that game and get the third and get the fourth goal in that. This afternoon, Arsenal really making it difficult. We've been really poor, and let's not forget that anyway. But we're coming up against a very high caliber opposition in Arsenal. Salah. I'll tell you what, the job Calafiori's done so far on Salah, it's been top. But if Salah's getting marked out of the game as he has been at the minute, it's up to the other lads. It's better. Gravenberch, lad, why are you shooting, man? First time Liverpool have actually broken the line of Arsenal. Fair enough, Grav, if you score. Could have eaten me words there if he absolutely banged that into the top corner anyway, but first time so far. Come on, Reds. Keep your confidence, keep your belief as well. Keep on working. But it was a great opportunity. David Raya again put his team under immense pressure. And that's what I was saying at half time, Reds. What? How's that there throwing? Arsenal are throwing on the halfway line there. But David Ryan, the lads at the back, they've defended so well, but it's ridiculous sometimes. You watch some goalkeepers in the Prem. Well done, Szoboszlai. Quicker. Oh, Salah a bit underhit past that. Go on, John, chase him. Well done. Virgil sort that. They're throwing again for Arsenal down the right. Szoboszlai. Well done, Ibu. That's better. More aggression. Canate driving. Oh, just needs a bit more support there from his attackers. There was no passing lane. Madueke down the right hand side. He's attacking Kirkes. Madueke. Don't panic here, Red. Stand them up. Well done, Milos. Get in, lad. Strong, resolute, better defending from Kirkes. But can Liverpool spring on a counter-attack in this game? Declan Rice now. What feels like their millionth corner within the game. Why is Viet on Gabriel? Got away with that. That was a mismatch and a half. Ball over the top for Arsenal. Collected by Alisson. Tony Pulis was getting absolutely lambasted years ago for just relying on set pieces and throw-ins. Like certain Arsenal managers as well. Yeah. And he's done that really well, Matthias, hasn't he? Yeah, 100% there, guys. Looks like Curtis, and that's a good shout. Curtis coming on, because that's one thing I said at half time. Liverpool's inability just to keep hold of the ball and control a game of football. Curtis has done that really well so far this season. Get up. Well done, Virgil. To Gravenberch. It's interesting, Kirkes, he's that more left-sided centre-half this afternoon. Liverpool, when we transition into a back three. You'll see Dominic Szoboszlai a bit more high up the pitch, but just done that attack there. But as we approach the hour mark, looks like... What a ball to find Salah. Can he bring that down? Salah. Salah. Inside the penalty box. Salah. Ball in. Get up. Oh. It's a foul, man. But it's just so sloppy. McAllister foul on Martinelli. Brazil versus Argentina. Well, it looks like Arne Slot possibly might be bringing on Curtis Jones and Connor Bradley. I'd expect it to be... Will he bring Viet off this early, chap? But he's not really done much, has he? And put Szoboszlai in the midfield. He's let that bounce, Virgil. Well done, Ali. I tell you what, that bounce evaded Virgil. He got away with that. We did, Reds. Excellent anticipation by Madueke. Flicked it round the corner. And now he's there on it. Thankfully, Alisson Becker is very quickly off his feet. Off his line, sorry. Very alert there. Needed to be. But yeah, just really aggressive press this afternoon by Arsenal. It's Liverpool. The one concern to come out of this game as well is just playing through the lines. And that was our big issue, as we said, on the watch along against Newcastle as well. Just that inability just to control the game and see that game out. This is a game where, for me personally, you're missing a Frimpong, really, that athletic ability down the right. Even though Szoboszlai's been tremendous again this afternoon, but in terms of certain scenarios where you've just got your flying fullbacks. Come on, Liverpool. Yeah, I can see there's more in the first 2 matches than we did in our first 8 matches. Yeah, that's mad. It's mad, that, isn't it, mate? Liverpool off the left-hand flank. Gakpo. Play to McAllister. Better. Vitz! Penalty! Referee, it's in the back of the net for Liverpool! The flag's up. What? I'll tell you what, it's a possible penalty there. David Raya has brought down Cody Gakpo. And Ekitike is saying the ball was in the back of the net. So it'll be getting VAR checked. Oh, yeah, Gakpo's off. Yeah, Gakpo's off there. Very good spot there by the lineup. Oh, just unlucky there, Reds. Yeah, it's the correct decision there, Reds. Just Gakpo a good 2-3 yards ahead of the play. Sorry there, chat. It looked like we called that, but it's a very good spot. But hopefully that just gives Liverpool a bit more of a momentum. It's the first time Liverpool have actually... Yeah, he's a good 2-3 yards off there. But the first time Liverpool have had that ball with McAllister, and he's absolutely drilled that into the feet of Floody and Wirtz. And Macca's come off. It's been a difficult game for Macca, but he's only just recently come back, and Macca, as we said at the beginning of the show, typically takes a couple of games to get back up to full speed. Alexis. Curtis Jones is come on for Macca. Come on, Curtis. Big game for you, lad. Referee! It's all over. Ekitike there. Yeah. Yeah. Arms on Panov. It's got to be confident, Reds. But what we don't want is this game to just start going end to end, really. Kirkus. Timber. Calaflori. Out, as Virgil's saying. Ibu. It's going to be a corner for Arsenal again. He's done well there, Ibu. Because that was heading on goal, that. Nothing in there. Yeah, his arm's tight to his body. There's no way that's a penalty. Get out. That's what the Anfield crowd are complaining about. It's the speed of Declan Rice here. Slowing the game down. Yeah, close, mate. Ball into the box. Carl Flory away by Ibu. Referee's a head injury here for both Liverpool and Arsenal players. Hopefully both players are okay. It's gone over. Anyway, it's going to be a goal kick for Liverpool. But ball at the far stick. Good header by Ibu out there. Very good header. Because I tell you what, Carl Flory would have been creeping in behind him. Would have had a very good opportunity to hit that on. Get that head on target, really. But yeah, Reds, if you are tuning in, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below as well. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst on the bench there. As the crowd is starting to come more into the game here. Well done, Virgil. That's a foul, referee. Well done, Virgil. The Rolls Royce of centre half. But the atmosphere is really starting to build now at Anfield. We need his Reds. Come on. We need us all around the world. Let's get behind these lads for the next 26 minutes. There's going to be a big push this season. And we just need to stick together. Ball forward. Over the top. Curtis. He's found Gakpo. Kirkes. Cody Gakpo. Shot on target. Straight at David Raya. Oh, the shot on target. A bit more promising, really. Go on, Virgil. Oh, lovely ball by Wirtz. It's a poor touch by Salah. And he's awful, man. And looks like Virgil's down here. Hopefully he's okay. A yellow card for someone. For Gyökeres. Let's have a little look. Yeah, on the ankle there, Virgil. Right down the back of him. So yellow card for Victor Gyökeres. Yeah, we are here though. It's opening up now. Dare I say, Curtis Jones has come on and he's already impacted the game very quickly as well. So panel saying there, yeah, keep at it, mate. As Red said there, hopefully that's not the case, fella. Liverpool, hopefully we'll get a goal in this game. I'm pretty confident in that. Ibu. Well done, Ibu, lads. Just seeing Gyökeres there. It's going to be one of the most interesting things, how Gyökeres does deal with big centre-halves in the Premier League. Obviously, he dominated the Portuguese league with his sheer physicality. It's better by Liverpool. Ball over the top by Curtis to find Salah. Salah needs a bit more support here. Salah inside the penalty box. Ball over the top. Oh, David Raya just... He lost the ball mid-air as well, but... Tell you what, got away with that. Oh. But again, that bit of play was started by none other than Curtis Jones. With a tremendous... Go on it. Here we go. Liverpool. Salah inside the penalty box. Salah. Just couldn't quite get it. Just waiting for that one last delicate touch to then must try and wrap his foot round that. Ugh. Let's have a little look at that Crystal Palace starting 11 chat. Is Mark Gahey in the starting 11? Odegaard's coming on. Yeah, Gahey is captain this afternoon for Crystal Palace. He's captain in Crystal Palace this afternoon. Akatike. Big up Mister. We all thought with new signings we'd be potent up top. Sometimes it's not as always easy, Mister, as you know, mate. Straight away the players rotate. Let's not forget, Akatike's been absolutely tremendous since he started for Liverpool. He's been clinical. But Vert, of course, need more improvements as well. But yeah, keep your belief as well, Reds. They always say in the watch-alongs, keep on believing. Because one thing that Liverpool have always done, especially over the last couple of seasons, is stay in games. You can pull all the statistics out in the air that you want about certain individual players and all that, but the game is still 0-0. It's very much still in the balance. And I think with the introduction of Curtis Jones has just wrestled back a lot more possession for Liverpool. Eze's come on now, so we've got to be careful here, Reds. Eze and Odegaard. Not too bad substitutions, them, are they, chat? Martinelli off, Moreno on. So Arteta's even got a bench now this season. Don't foul him, Reds. That's it. Go on, Ekatike. Win that. Well done. The cop give him a loud man on there. Well done, Reds. It's another foul by Timber. Oh, referee, we're in there. The ball, I suppose the ball was the ball rolling? I think it was, but just little. That's poor from us, really. We need to put our foot on the ball and just quickly. Cody Gakpo off the left-hand channel here. Gakpo. It's going to be a corner. Come on, Liverpool attacking the cop. 19 minutes left in this game. Yeah. Yeah, you can't lose, mister. You can't, chat. But first real chance for Liverpool off this corner. As he's pushing Ibu and Ekatike in front. Virgil. Ball in. Viet. Oh, it's away by Arsenal. Get your foot on the ball there, Grav. Wide. Go on, Dom. Whip a ball in, lad, if you can. He's got no option there at all, Dom. He's having to go all the way back here with Alisson. Oh, he got away with that, suppose, like. Oh, what a ball to find. Find Viet. Go on, Viet. He's found Salah. Oh, Salah. It's like he's playing in slow motion today, Mo. And that's a ridiculous corner to give away there by Arsenal, but we take those. But yeah, a lovely ball by Szoboszlai. A 60-yard defence splitting pass. Viet cuts in off the left-hand channel. He finds Salah. It seems like he's He's so slow. Just get that, shift that ball out of his feet and go. Szoboszlai, bit of a change on the corner. Take it at the minute. Szoboszlai, ball in. Ball back in. Oh, edge the box. Wait! Is that going to be handball? They're appealing for handball, Liverpool. Oh, don't think that would have been handball. I'll be getting checked anyway. Come on, Liverpool. Just keep on moving the ball. If you are tuning in for the first time, Reds, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. First time tuning into Matchday Live, welcome. And Reds, yes, the Gag Standing Show will be following the full-time whistle here this afternoon. And of course, the post-match Raw will be getting recorded with Trev, Dave and the lads this evening as well, following the full-time whistle. So keep an eye on that. There'll be a little preview, of course, on YouTube for that episode. Some Curtis Jones. But yeah, Mr. Cody's a phenomenal footballer, chat. And obviously, we've got to mention. Obviously, we see him sign that new contract. I made up for Cody. Especially in an Arne Slot system, he's integral to everything we want to be doing. It wouldn't surprise me if he comes up with a goal or an assist come at the back end of this game. Solid. Rice down the left. Eze. Should go in offside position here, Gokares. No. Arsenal. First real bit of sustained pressure. The last couple of minutes have all been Liverpool. Ball down the left. Odegaard got away with that, Liverpool. Excellent defending by Ibu. But it was a eye of a needle pass from Odegaard. Needs to be switched on here, Reds. Push out, Reds. We're too deep here. Come on. It's going to be a throw-in for Liverpool. But just on that occasion then, Odegaard in Liverpool's box. Looks like Case is coming on. Who's he coming on for? Looks like Case is coming on. For Ekatike? Oh, looks like Ibu might be injured here, chat. Hopefully Ibu's not injured here, chat, because this is certainly not ideal. As a Case is stripped off, ready to come on. Yeah, Gomez is coming on. All this speculation of Gomez going to possibly AC Milan. We need him this afternoon. Which I just find absolutely mad, really. There's no way. Especially if Ibu's injured here. We're already light on the centre-back position at the minute. Looks like Ibu might be okay. Looks like Case is coming on. I'll be disappointed if it's Ekatike coming off, but I suppose that substitution has worked over the last couple of weeks as well, so Ibu's coming off. Difficult game for Ekatike again this afternoon. Literally not. He's had absolutely nothing really at the top end of the pitch. Not had many opportunities. Anyone there, chats? So, Gomez is on. Joey Gomez. Liverpool going down the left here. Look at their chats doing the subs. Ball in. Chiesa fouled. Liverpool made 2 substitutions there, Reds. Chiesa on. Joe Gomez on. One of them was forced. Obviously, Ibu Kanate has went down injured. Was holding the back of his knee or back of his calf, really, which is not good. But I think any suggestion of Joe Gomez possibly departing before now and tomorrow afternoon, highly doubt that happening. Given the injury now to Gomez, to Canate. Ball over the top again. Szoboszlai. There's a fair bit of space here for Liverpool down the left-hand channel. Lovely ball by Van Dijk. Foul. That's surely got to be a card for Zubimendi. That's a booking, ref. There we go. It only took Zubimendi half an hour to get a booking. Do you reckon, Ivan? There, mate. Possibly, mate, but might just speed Liverpool, possibly, of giving an extra 10 million in the deal. Obviously, chat for anyone coming in from work or whatever. Gakey is starting for Palace this afternoon. But 10 minutes, massive 10 minutes here, Eds. Come on. Liverpool have struggled this afternoon, and certainly Arsenal have to an extent as well. Not been a game of many chances. But a free kick from 25 yards. Dominic Szoboszlai, I think he's done a fancy one here. I think he's done another shot. They're all having a little look round. Gakpo, Szoboszlai, and Salah. Szoboszlai standing over this free kick. Very central. Tell you what, he's a bit over there, David Raya. Tell you what, if Dom can get that over the wall with a bit of power that we know he can do. Oh, what a goal! What did it say, chat? Oh, get in! What a strike by Dominic Szoboszlai! I did say there was a fair bit of space, and we know he can hit them. When he hits them, they stay hit. Absolute phenomenal strike by Dominic Szoboszlai. Oh, who's messed over here? He's going to be absolutely fuming about that. What a goal. Absolutely an exquisite strike from the Hungarian. He does that for Hungary on an absolute regular. On an international stage. But Dominic Szoboszlai bends it round the wall. Stop that, Tom, that. In a bit, David Raya posting in. Absolutely world class. And what did we say, chat? I fancied him. I fancied him from that position, from having a strike, because he's got that in his locker. We've seen a certain scouser from that position for many of a year in the form of Steven Gerrard, strike one from that range. But now, Liverpool, switch on here now. Concentrate. Focus. Shore up now. But as we said, chat, what did I tell you all game? Stay confident. Belief is key. Because we've got that individual brilliance throughout this squad to do exactly that. But now Arsenal, they're going to have to try and get back into this game. They're going to be putting every... Eze, don't foul him. Get up, Eze. Go on, Go on, Ali. That is so poor by Eze. The opportunity opened up there for Eze inside the penalty box. But that is poor by Eze. He needs to put his foot through that. Yeah, well done, Joe Gomez. Excellent defending. He doesn't dive in. A little slight touch. But that is world-class defender by Joe Gomez. Excellent defending. That's what it's all about. Not always necessarily making the contact, but just the preempting that as well. Done really well. Let's keep holding the ball here now, Reds. See this game out. There we go, chat. As Mr. said, keep Dominic right back. There we go, Reds. Well done. Sort it out, Reds. Well done, Alisson. Well done, Kirkes. I know if Dom does get the winner, I tell you what, Milos Kirkes, the shift he's put in this afternoon has been tremendous. Bloody riding on his back there, Zupermendi, like. Done well. Just need to focus up here now. Shored it up at the back. But we knew coming into this game, chat, it was going to be an extremely difficult game against a side that will be expected. And that's the key word, expected, to challenge. Referee, just blocked off Salah. Expected to challenge Liverpool this season. No. There we go. Had a decent assist for Mbappe last night, didn't he? Come on, Liverpool. But enough of him. Jones to find Salah. Oh, Salah. He's had a weird game today. Oh, who's on a... Someone's pulled up there with a hamstring for Liverpool. I'm hoping that's not what Viet. Don't dive in. Oh, excellent defending, Joe Gomez. Crucial interception inside the 6-yard penalty box there. Kazoo was behind him. Victor Gyökeres. That would have been 1-1. Should have been 1-1 really if it wasn't for Joe Gomez. And the top end of the pitch. Oh, it's Viet has gone down, Reds. Duh. Hopefully it's a bit of cramp and not a hamstring. Yeah, chat. True. The trusted Endo looks like he might be coming on now. But chat, you can talk all your statistics. Yes, it's not been good enough from Liverpool this afternoon. But when you've got individual brilliance like throughout this side, he's wearing a number 8 and he's striked that ball like a certain number 8 did for many of a year wearing the Liverpool shirt. Especially the cop end. It's right, Tom, lads. I'm hoping Viet has just got a dead leg. I think it looks like a dead leg. I'm hoping it's not a bad injury, that. I think he's just said, I can't move my leg. He has put in a shift, Viet. But Endo has come on. And you know what that means, hopefully. Max Downman coming on for Arsenal. Endo on. But we knew this game needed a bit of brilliance. Ball in. Away by Joe Gomez. All the way back to David Raya there. Kirkes, win that, lads. Second ball, win that one. Oh, Grav, what are you doing losing the ball? Out to him. Dalman. Off the right. Don't dive in. Well done, Liverpool. Gakpo round the corner. Ball over the top for Liverpool. And what you're going to get from Chiesa is that willingness to run beyond. Recently just called up to the Italian national side again. Federico, which is fantastic for Liverpool, I feel. He'll be playing 7 minutes. Where have you pulled that out from? 7. What's this? 7 minutes here, chat. Stand them up. Salah. Away. Gomez, don't dive in there. Like, get back into your shape. Calaflori down the left. He's got the ball there, so the ref are playing the advantage. Arsenal. Odegaard, keep your shape here, Eds. Tight. Arsenal down the right. Gabriel. Timber. Oh, awful cross there by Timber. That's what you're going to get with him centre half. Chat, get your man of the matches in here. Kirkers was man of the match against Newcastle for what? Yeah, I tell you what. He said, chat, man of the match to Dom. I think it's got to be really for that strike, Annie. But certainly followed up very closely by Milos Kerkez for me. It's been tremendous, both of them. And certainly another. And certainly followed. I think Gomez has been tremendous since he's come on as well. Reds. Joey's not had many minutes in a Liverpool shirt over the last 12 months. But when he's called upon in an atmosphere and an environment against the opposition that we are, he's won absolutely every header, touch wood. So we played 2 minutes of the allotted 7. And there we go, chat. Arsenal are just wasting their own time here. Timber, oh wow, that's embarrassing. Timber, why are you wasting your own time? And that's what Gakpo's saying to the referee. You're just eating into your own time. There. Timber, you're a big lad. You can get yourself up. Fuming at Gakpo for not giving him an open hand. Oh, come on. Come on, Chiesa. We need you back here now. Play as a left full back. Or right full back, sorry. Switch on. But yeah, chat, get your man of the matches in. Obviously 4 minutes left to go here. It's got to be switched on. And hopefully maybe a possible counter-attack for Liverpool if we get one. As we did against Newcastle. Just got to keep our shape though, Reds. Keep our shape. Keep our confidence. Well done, Kirkes. Milos. How's he still got energy? He's found Chiesa. Couldn't quite get his feet sorted there. Tell you what. Kirkes, he's got about 5 lungs, that fella. Yeah. So 3 minutes left to go here, Eds. Eze off the left channel. Calaflori, ball in. Ali, big save. Darwin. Well done, Curtis. And shout out Curtis since he's come on as well. I personally think Liverpool got back into this game when Jones come on as well in the second half. Calaflori. Rice. Well done. Battle for it, Eds. Well done. Well done, Enzo. Oh, what a ball to find. Sally, can he keep it in? No, he hasn't. Unlucky there, Mo. Yeah, chat, I think it's a full house for yous. Chat, man of the match, Dom. Yeah, Dom. With a sledgehammer of a strike. Yeah. Chat, I think it's a full house for Dom. But Dom's... I'm very surprised he hasn't had many free kicks in a Liverpool shirt, chat. Oh, Eze's done well to get away from Dom. Oh, Joey, lads. Calaflori, he's got it. Well done. Switch on. Switch on. Come on, Reds. 1 minute and 15 seconds left of this game. It's going to be a long throw into the penalty box here. Come on. Switch on. Get your big man at the front post. Ball in. Appealing for handball, Arsenal. Never. Ball back in. Away. Ali, call for that, man. It's away. And Curtis Jones closing down the ball of David Raya. There's a possible penalty check here. It's hit Dom's arm, apparently, chat. Liverpool going up the other end. Chiesa finds Salah. Chiesa, corner. Well done, Federico. Yeah, I was going to say, it's over. You can't pull it back now for all that way. Yeah, never a penalty, that. Get out. Get out. Never a penalty. If we're giving pens for that, football is well and truly over. But Liverpool got a corner at the Kop end. Get that ball in the corner. And it's no penalty. But what a massive 3 points this is going to be for Liverpool again. This early in the season. We didn't have it always our own way. And you always say in the watch-alongs, and we'll do this season. Just keep on believing. It's been a difficult day for Liverpool. Especially in the first half, but what we've done so well, especially in the second half, we've weathered the storm. And we've had some brilliant little bit of more than magic anyway. Tom, we knew he had that in his locker. Come on, referee. So we've played a minute added on. and we're allowing Arsenal to pump this ball into our own box. Referee, man. So last, Virgil, get in! Massive win for Liverpool. But Eds, massive thank you for everyone for tuning in tonight. Much appreciated. Right, I've got to shoot. I'll be joining Gags in the next 2-3 minutes. But Eds, make sure you do tune into the Gags Tandem Show. If you are new to Anfield Index, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below. Put your bell notification on. But if you are new to Anfield Index, you want to become an Anfield Index Pro member, you can certainly do so. That is £6.99 a month. That's per monthly as well. And £4.99 if you are paying for the whole year. That comes in at £59.99. Just as little as a coffee per month as well. Opens up a wider, great catalogue of great LFC content. But Reds, we go again. A massive 3 points for the Reds, but as we do, typically against Arsenal, it was a tremendous result. Wasn't the most amazing performance, but who really cares? The 3 points are all that matter at this stage of the season. Really, Reds. But look after yourself. I will see you in a couple of minutes with Gags. But Reds, have a lovely rest of a lovely start to your weekend anyway tomorrow. And as always, a massive thank you to everyone that's tuned in for all the contribution in the chat as well, and everyone. And hope you have enjoyed it. But Reds, I'll see you again next week. After the international break anyway. See you very soon, Reds. Have a lovely time. Ta-ra, Reds.